Welcome back. Passage number 4. I don't even know, the most easily automated activities. Let's begin with Mrs. Rowan. Question number 34. هتحليها ازاي؟
1 second, let me see my answer, please.
Let's see an answer you
Okay.
could do right now برضه. قولي لي thought process بتاعتك.
Okay, almost 1/5 of the time spent in U.S. workplaces involves performing physical activities operating machinery in a predictable environment. I said carry عشان it's explaining how it works. مفيش يعني just keep it simple, you know?
What kind of question is this assessment?
Verb tense.
It's a verb tense question. ايه الإجابة بتاعتك؟
D.
D. Okay. So ليه مثلا ما قلتليش A ولا B ولا ليه ما قلتليش B مثلا؟
I don't know, I just felt إن هو مش بيتكلم على tense معين، مش حاجة حصلت، حاجة بتحصل، هو just it's explaining an action. Like usually workers carry these actions in well-known settings, I chose D.
I don't know, Rowan. You should always check التنس وتشوفي ايه هو التنس بتاع الجملة.
Yeah, I didn't feel anything غير إن هو present simple tense.
هو بيقول are هنا, right? Involves
ما
هنا, so
هو
it's
ده
present
قصدي, بس I
tense.
couldn't explain what I meant.
You need to, Mrs. Rowan, و A و C قلت لي
And
دي
I
عايزة
just said
simple
it
tense.
should be kept simple عشان
Simple.
sentence simple tense.
عشان simple tense is usually the best tense. عشان كده مفيش حاجة بيقول لنا أساسا it's have carried محتاجين مثلا since or for كذا سنة, and are carrying it's not a continuous action زي ما شفنا في الباسج اللي فات. Thank you, Mrs. Rowan. Let's go to question number 35. ندى, combining sentences.
أنا عملتها B.
عملتيها B. Through the adoption of currently available technologies, scientists have estimated that the technical feasibility of automating such activities at 70% is the highest. What the heck? ليه عملتيها B?
ما أنا لسه واخدة بالي دلوقتي, بس هو عشان كنت صدعت تقريبا.
In the EST you look for انت لسه واخده بالك بايه دلوقتي؟
من الكومة, يعني ما ينفعش تتحط علشان بقى كده يعني هتعمل fragment.
Well, not necessarily a fragment. اللي عايز اقولها لك انت خدتي ال dependent idea وحطيتي جوه ال double comma phrase ال independent idea. Right? So you made the independent idea non-essential clause, kind of weird structure, صح? So obviously واضح that's very, very, very incorrect. مع combining sentences, number 1, check for punctuation mistakes. All right, check for punctuation mistakes وبرضه check for grammar mistakes. So تفتكري مثلا ايه رأيك في إجابة A؟
ما تنفع برضو.
تنفع. اوكي, ايه رأيك في إجابة
أيوة.
C؟
هو فين الفرق ما بينهم أصلا؟
ما شاء الله عليكم يا EST, الله ينور. اوكي, ما في, انا مش شايف فرق ما بين إجابة A و
مش
C.
شايفة.
في حد شايف فرق ما بين إجابة A و C؟ There is a verb in answer A, Amina. Am I blind to something?
أنا قصدي
Relevant.
independent idea that ملهاش
the dependent idea مش شرط يبقى فيها مش شرط يبقى فيها verb. Oh, Rowan. Okay. Okay, Rowan. Yeah, big brain Rowan. Scientists have estimated that the technical feasibility of automating such activities at 78%, or automating such activities is at 78%. Wow, 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 Rowan. You have one heck of an eye. Okay. What about answer D? ايه رايك في answer D؟
يعني حاسة متلخبطة شوية.
أي وقت بتحس في ملخبطة شوية usually it's probably ملخبطة. It has been estimated by scientists this is passive voice.
مم.
مش عايزين passive voice. So A and C, which one is the best answer?
تبقى C.
Yeah, to be C, because here, if you're saying the technical feasibility of automating such activities at 78%, well, that ملهاش الverb بتاعتها. Remember, the that phrase or the that clause needs to have a verb. So the relative clause عندنا is fragmented, right?
مم.
Amina قالت لي كده. Thank you, Mrs. Amina. Sometimes my eyes aren't as strong as young ones. Number 36, let's go to Mrs. Malak. Number 36, ايه رأيك؟
يس يا مستر.
Well, number 36, tell me.
اوكي ثانية بس هقرا
هتحلي السؤال ده ازاي الأول؟
ده أولا ده ثانية واحدة بس therefore for example ثانية واحدة بس.
Take your time.
أولا ده transition اوكي.
It's a transition. Good. So
فالأول
هتحليها
هقرا
ازاي؟
السنتنس اللي قبل ال consequently وبعد
Okay.
consequently.
Okay. Okay.
اوكي. هتبقى for example عشان هنا بيتكلم عن physical activities بيقول لك بقى بيعمل ايه في physical activities for example
Okay.
operating machinery.
So أنا بيقول لك for example وبعدين بيقول ايه هما susceptible to automation في طريقة أسهل.
أنا بحلها كده على طول اللي هو transition.
اوكي انا ما قلتش انت غلط انت صح
أنا
بس
مش
في
عارفة
طريقة
الطريقة التانية.
أسهل.
أنا مش عارفاها والله.
اقول لك consequently as a result و therefore نفس الحاجه.
كلهم نفس الحاجة
yeah so
elimination يعني.
so D would be your best answer عشان هما
أنا أصلا
التلاتة
ما
دول زي بعض.
حلتهاش عموما ما حلتهاش خالص
yeah
يعني.
I know so I said good job you solved it correctly. Number 37, this is Amina, this was a hard one. This was a hard question.
أنا
This
عملتها دي.
Amina ازاي بقى
لا ثانية،
ازاي
بس بشوف عملتها ايش، مش فاكرة صراحة.
this legitimately broke some rules but there is an answer. There is an answer.
عملتها بي. لا أنا عملتها بي. يعني جاب في الطريقة دي.
اللي دي غلط.
مش عارفة، حاساها صح يعني.
لا as colon as ايه بقى you're breaking the preposition right so there's that. What else is wrong? Look at number 37, answer A. What do you think of answer A?
برضه نفس لا يعني it's colon such as.
غلط صح.
اه
What about answer C? Because you can't have colon such as. You can't have colon such as. What about answer C? You can have comma such as بس مش colon such as.
ينفع ايه؟
ينفع comma such as but colon such as is always incorrect.
ماشي.
What about C?
لا ثانية، الاتنين كده غلط. comma such as صح.
comma such as صح. colon
ماشي.
such as غلط.
هو تقريبا مفيش فرق، ثانية واحدة.
إجابة C?
مع دي. ايه ده، دي سيمي كولن. اه
Yeah.
لا دي غلط.
C غلط right? We need an independent idea بعديها وما عندناش كده. Best answer is D. Although, right, like what the heck? There are many activities that include the following. I guess this is an independent idea, but include the following. This is like the verb and object, but EST, that's how it is, right? Sometimes you got to deal with it. So I guess it's the best answer from the four answer choices. أيوة, independent colon list. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong, yeah. Independent colon list. مش كده صح? Yeah, كده صح. It's just that we don't need this colon. Include the following. Well, no, you're right. It's correct. It's not a problem. Number 38. The writer is considering deleting the underlined sentence. Mr. Rowan, talk to me.
This one was kind of hard for me. I chose A.
You chose a why. What's the topic of the paragraph? Or what's the main idea of that paragraph?
أنا ما كنتش فاهماها. أنا حسيت إن أنا يعني I was kind of confused ممكن عشان time stress بس إن overall بيتكلم
Yeah.
على we need people I guess to package or to do some certain tasks at work. I don't know.
Okay, so let's go from the beginning. For example, in manufacturing, performing physical activities or operating machinery in a predictable environment represents 1/3 of the workers' overall time. There are many activities that can be automated, such as packaging products, loading materials on production equipment, welding and maintaining equipment. So we're talking about jobs that can be automated, right? Just
Yes.
because an activity can be automated doesn't mean that it will. Broader economic factors are at play. So I give it, or this sentence بيقول ايه؟
هو actually بيقول العكس يعني not
هو بيقول
everything has to be
العكس.
automated.
طيب ليه بنرجع العكس هنا في النص؟ عشان كملنا because of the blank of such predictable physical work, 59% of manufacturing activities will be automated. So the whole paragraph is about automation. الجملة ديت بيقول ايه؟ العكس مش هيبقى فيه automation. So
لا يبقى A و B لا.
yeah, it will be led. It's off topic, right? So now, what answer would be the best answer?
C.
See, right? It makes an unnecessary point. Very good job there. Right there. Question number 39. Which word would better convey the idea of widespread presence of manufacturing activities? Mrs. ندى إيه المطلوب في السؤال؟
هو انا كده كده كنت عارفة الكلمة فانا مختارة بيه
الكلمة ديت معناها إيه أساسا؟
انه يبقى حاجة تبقى مشهورة قوي تبقى
حاجة
معروفة في كل حتة.
مشهورة أوي. Very good job. Prevalence. Very good job. Let's go to question number 40. Okay, so Mrs. Malak, read the question.
Okay, in order to be consistent with the main idea of the paragraph, which would most logically follow. يعني
Okay,
عايز يعرف ايه اللي ينفع هنا مع المين ايديا بتاعت الباسج.
that paragraph.
اه ده paragraph سوري.
So ايه هو أول خطوة هتاخديها؟
أول حاجة بس هقرا الأول من أول the overall technical feasibility لحد نهاية الجملة
Okay,
لحد above 90%.
I would read the had. I don't know, maybe here, just in case.
Okay.
Just in case, yeah.
أنا مش فاهمة قوي ليه يعني ليه ممكن تبقى above 90% وهنا في 90%. أنا مش فاهمة بصراحة السؤال.
Okay, let me ask Mrs. Amina, how would you solve this question?
هقرأ البتاع وأشوف اللي ماشي مع المين ايديا بتاعت الباسج يعني.
What's the main idea في الجملة؟
أنا في but هو السنتنس اللي قبل منها بيتكلم عن increase بعد كده في but فلازم بقى decrease.
Good. So within manufacturing, 90% of what welders, cutters, solderers, and brazers do, for example, has technical potential for automation. But إيه بقى؟
عكسها بقى
So which answer would be عكسها؟
B. وكمان
Below.
برضه كلهم أصلا يعني الإنجاز كلها increase ما عدا B.
Good, right? So هنا بيقول لي all these jobs can be automated. They're feasibly automated. يعني feasible معناها something that can happen, something that is possible. في possibility, right? So 90% of these jobs are feasible, but عايزين حاجة بقى يقول لنا أو يفهمنا something is unfeasible, something is not likely, something will not happen, right? So answer B, customer service is below 30%. Very good job there. Hard question. Let's go to question number 41, Mrs. Rowan.
Yes.
Tell me.
I have no idea. I didn't read this question before. I only did
Read
some-
it. Check it out now. Read it. Take your time.
Well, it's talking about self-serving ordering, or like restaurants that basically function without chefs, automated
Okay.
kitchens كده يعني.
What kind of question is this? Is it a punctuation question? Is it a grammar question, style question, relevancy question?
I'd say style and punctuation.
Usually focus on one than the other. So let's begin with punctuation.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So now what would you eliminate?
B.
Okay, why would you eliminate answer B?
بس the punctuation is so wrong يعني لازم كوما قبل such as. هي wrong on عشان
Wait.
برضو independent و dependent مفيش كوما أو حاجة.
Okay, وبرضه هنا برضه comma which محتاجينها.
Yeah.
Eliminated. What else can be eliminated?
برضو same issue مع C و D such as comma أو comma such as sorry.
Good.
So A.
A, right? Notice answer A, solutions, comma, not such as one company's burger cooking robot. This is a non-essential clause, comma, which, برضو the non-essential clause, comma, could. So we have subject, comma, 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 verb structure. A very good job here, Mrs. Rowan. Let's go to question number 42. Nada.
نعم.
So طيب السؤال ده عايز ايه؟
add هعمل add للسنتنس ولا delete ليها؟
Mm-hmm.
هعمل add.
Why?
هو أنا قرأت الباراجراف
Okay.
فلقيتها إنها يعني ماشية مع الدiscussion بتاعه فأنا قررت أحطها فهي
طيب قولي لي
كان
the
بيتكلم
discussion of the paragraph.
هو كان بيتكلم على إن الامبلويز أصلا بياخدوا الافريج الويج بتاعهم وكده بيتكلم عن الليبر والسبلايز وكده
Okay.
فهي برضو الجملة اللي هيحطها بتتكلم عليها فعملت يس وعلشان هي ال current wages اللي كانت بتتكلم عليها.
Okay, so A or B?
B.
B. The sentence that follows shows the current wage rates are low for restaurant employees, but that is not enough to warrant automation. Very good job, Mrs. Nada. Let's go to question number 43. Another vocabulary word for Mrs. Malak. You've just been hit with vocabulary all day today.
3 الأول هو عايز الأول الفوكاب وأول هقرا من أول retailers can take advantage of. هي المفروض تبقى efficiency، ما فيش حاجة اسمها advantage of efficient. الجدارة يعني
Good.
of لازم يبقى بعدها مش efficient.
What's the answer بقى?
هتبقى CAD efficiency.
D. Efficiency. This is a noun. Efficient adjective. Efficiently adverb. Efficiency. I don't think that's a word. So here of efficiency محتاجين noun عشان preposition بعديها بيجي ال noun. Very good job, Mrs. Malak. And finally, question number 44, last question here. Mrs. Amina, tell me.
السؤال ده هبته عشان التايم بتاعي خلص.
Okay, so take your time دلوقتي. You can review the paragraph.
هي ايه غلط عشان يعني it's a dependent idea. لا
ايه
ثانية
المطلوب في السؤال؟ استني بس، ايه المطلوب في السؤال؟
عايزة أعمل insert a sentence.
Yeah. Okay. And we've been insert the sentence على اساس ايه؟
topic والfocus.
Topic and focus. Very good job. What's the topic and focus of the paragraph?
بيتكلم برضه على automation. لا ثانية
Okay.
بيتكلم على sales.
It's a kind of a weird sentence, actually. Do we change this?
هي عامة يعني dependent idea غلط يعني بس so period بعد كده dependent idea.
عشان it's telling me the paragraph is about automation, right? Okay. I mean, it's a bit of a weird question again. I think that no change means we should add any of the column. They don't contrast. No, exhibit D does not contrast. Exhibit C contrasts. Right? Exhibit B does not contrast.
هو ال highlighted part دي مش answer A.
Say again?
ال highlighted part دي مش answer A.
Well, that's my question. I need to review this. Probably, oh, this is answer A, which is kind of weird. It's a really weird question. I think this is an issue here. Go ahead. Tell me what you think, Amina first.
أنا هشيل B
Okay.
وهشيل برضو D.
Okay.
وأنا بتكلم على skills في answer A واحنا هنتكلم مش عارف أصل C برضو يعني مش عارف.
It'll be answer C. Go ahead, Ren. Talk to me through the microphone.
last paragraph المفروض conclusion على they need automation when it's better option أو whatever يعني. all the choices actually say the opposite of the main point اللي the author is trying to make اللي هو automation. كلهم بيقولوا مثلا دي إن they require large amounts of physical activity. this means إن لا يعني they need physical activity أو humans. Same for C, B and A إن they require cognitive and social skills. فهو يا إما we have to keep sentence اللي but retailing also requires ونقعد عليها الحاجات التانية عشان
ده
هو
اللي
هنا
بقوله. Yeah.
yeah trying to balance out I don't know but otherwise it doesn't make sense actually.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Specifically about for instance, right? So now you have an example of kaza. So I think when they underlined the portion that was a mistake, I think that you continue this sentence or this idea. But retailing also requires cognitive and social skills. For instance, kaza wa kaza, right? And this continues the idea labliha and
highlighting is highlighting it's a mistake.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we followed the format الموجود على PDF. So I think عامة this would be a bit of a mistake. خدوا بالكم. This was passage number 4. I hope you enjoyed it. You can end things, Mr. Sema out.